Can you hear us? He's paying attention to the phone. You're not paying attention. So we are in Winston, Salem, North Carolina. This is the restaurant over here in North Carolina. It's a little mom and pop type restaurant called. This is the address of it. If anybody's in the area.
Yes, we're ready to order. She wants the 8 wings. No
buffalo sauce.
Plain.
Yeah.
With ranch dressing.
Yeah.
And I want to get her. Do you want coleslaw?
Just
a coleslaw. Make it the coleslaw here.
Yes, it's homemade.
Is the peaches fresh peaches or is it? Okay, so it's canned. Okay.
Okay. Does she get 1 or 2 sides with that wings?
No, it's not coming.
It's not.
Okay.
That's an appetizer.
It's appetizer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is separate.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and order yours then.
I'm going to get the marinated beef strips.
Beef strips. How you like it to cook?
Medium well. And my 2 sides, I wanted.
3 sides.
Oh, 3. Okay. I want
something I can eat.
Turnip greens and
something I can have.
The mashed sweet potatoes.
Mashed sweet potatoes.
And macaroni and cheese. You make the mac here too?
Yes.
Everything's here. Because that's kind of.
The slow, no slow.
Yeah.
You need the slow.
Yeah. Is it a vinegar slaw or like a creamy? Okay. Creamy slaw. Yeah.
Do you like it cornbread or Texas toast?
Biscuit?
Biscuit is $1.75. Is okay?
If it's fresh, yeah.
$1.75.
Yeah, we don't do corn.
All right.
We try not to do corn.
I need my phone.
No.
No.
Maybe some Tabasco. You got a Tabasco.
Okay. 8 wings plain, a size or slow. 8 wings plain, a size or slow.
And ranch.
Yes. All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Gio.
No, it won't let me do it.
Hi, Cher. Scott. Hi, Smoky Mountain Man. That's it. Hi, Jimmy. So, if you saw my shorts video, hi, Robin. On the way here, can you hear us good? Because we have our microphones on, so hopefully everything is a good.
My green light on.
Let me have a drink of that. Is that Mountain Dew?
Yep. Yep, my green light's on.
Hi, Ann, little Frenchie. So on the way here, we're driving, and I was doing something on my phone. So I look up. He's slamming the brakes on because we almost ran into a semi truck. There was an on-ramp on the highway, and somebody pulled out in front of a semi. So the semi pulled over into our lane right in front of us, and he had to slam on his brakes. And I look up, and it was like, and he was trying to move over to the other lane real fast and slam on his brakes at the same time. And it was like, if we would have hit, it would have hit right at me because his side was already over, you know, and my side was like right there. That was scary. My gosh. So I was like, I did a shorts video and I said, thank you everyone that was praying for us because traveling mercies, you know, because there's people out there driving crazy. Those people that were pulling in front of a semi, and they made the semi have to pull in front of us.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely crazy. Nuts. So, let us know if you can hear that music loud. We asked them if they could turn it down, and they said, no, it's automatic. They have it probably back in the manager's office on a...
I don't get it. Yep.
On a thing, you know, and You have your cash card on you?
See, it's still spinning.
Get out of there. If you have your cash card, I'll send you something on the cash card.
Yeah, I can do that.
So, okay, so you can't hear the music? They're playing music. We can hear it, but I don't know if you can hear it. I was hoping that these microphones would just kind of like cut out that music, because it was a Prince song a little bit ago, and I know for sure that's a copyright situation. They try to do copyright strike on that kind of thing, probably. You know, his people do. Let's see. Smoky Mountain Man said, "Thank the Lord for His protection."
Yep.
You need to pay attention to what we're doing now.
I know.
And get out of there.
I'm trying, but
10 out of 10 on the sound, Gio said. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Says her glasses are cool too. These glasses I got at Buc-ee's, and they were $25. It did come with a little pouch. It's like a little pouch like that. They're called peepers. So kind of pricey for it. These are not. These are like cheater glasses, but I tried with prescription glasses.
yeah, we tried.
For me, and it didn't work. I mean, it was like I told him, I said, I'm looking at the computer and I'm looking at, you know, it's this, and I'm looking at like when I'm live streaming and stuff. And I said, I have to be able to see that far. And I said, then, you know, when I'm watching the TV back a little bit farther, I don't need the glasses for that. But I had two different eye doctors that tried to do the prescription for me, and neither one of them worked. I couldn't see. So I said, I'm just doing the cheater glasses.
Who was singing John Denver earlier? Nobody was. All you have to do is go, hey, and you've got John Denver.
Oh, yeah. We did another little short video that I popped it up. I said,
Yep.
We're on a road trip singing to John Denver. So if you did not hear that.
Sunshine on my shoulders. Yep. Always make me high. Yep. Poems and prayers and promises.
Is this 52? Off of 52?
Off of 52? I have no idea.
This is in Winston, Salem, North Carolina. Let's see.
We are right next to Old Walkertown Road.
Let's see.
And the big road nearby is a double-lane highway. And it's not giving me a label for it. Let me switch to maps. No, we're near 74. We're about a half a mile from 74 and 311. Between 74 and 311, Winston-Salem.
Yeah, and 8. Oh, 52 it is for off of 52. There's 52.
Oh, little tiny 52. I thought 52 was a big one. Sorry. I was looking for a big highway.
Okay, so yeah, there's 52 on there. Have you been here before, Sneaky? Yeah, that's the place. Okay, Sneaky said, yeah, that's the place they have the most amazing catfish.
Ah. Well, I saw
We did not order the catfish, no. I ordered wings without the buffalo sauce and coleslaw And you ordered,
marinated beef strips, even though today was chicken pot pie. But Joy can't eat chicken pot pie, so I got the marinated beef strips because I know she could try that.
I don't know if you can see the menu here. This is the menu.
Definitely mom and pop. But everybody's Spanish that works here except for the host. She's not Spanish. And the manager that came out from the back, she's not Spanish.
I think it's called Hispanic, not Spanish.
Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Or Hispanic. And yeah, they got catfish on the menu, and we ordered biscuits. And she said, "Oh, it's $1.74," and I said, "Well, if they're fresh, that's fine with me." The menu. Good to see you.
Yeah, that gives you a little.
Anyway, so it
into
was
the
3.5
menu.
hours to get here, which is to us nothing.
I think it was 3 hours and 45 minutes, something like that.
And we didn't have to stop. And my little HHR got 29 miles to the gallon without the air conditioning running.
We took the HHR because we brought the dogs, 2 of the dogs with us. And the campground
wagon.
owner is going to look out for the husky for two days while he's here. And then he's going to go back to work. And
Yeah, and it's a cozy cabin. It's the downstairs is spacious, but upstairs bedrooms, they're just for going up there and sleeping. There's not an extra room, but we got a room with an extra alcove to put the computer and plug everything in and get Joy all set up. So she'll be able to edit and have some privacy and some quiet.
And then I don't see any desserts on the menu.
It's not in the menu.
Do you
It's
have?
not on the
Do
menu.
you have hot vinegar? The yellow bottle for.
I have regular vinegar. I can bring a cup.
No, that's okay.
Or I have red vinegar.
The
or-
yellow pepper, hot, spicy.
No.
No, okay.
Okay, I got
Only the Texas Pia.
buffalo
Ooh,
wings with
wow.
no
Look at these
sauce.
portions.
and
Look
ranch.
At this.
And then Donnie got, what did you get?
I bet you this is.
What
the
did you
vinegar.
get?
I got marinated beef tips, macaroni cheese, turnip greens, and mashed sweet potato. Oh, look at that coleslaw.
Oh.
And you
And
And a
there's my
biscuit.
coleslaw.
My
Ooh.
$1.75 biscuit.
look at
Yeah. When'd they make it? Oh, yeah, that looks good, nice and hot.
Oh my
Was it?
Okay, so we're going to
It
show
didn't
them.
come out of the oven though, did it?
goodness. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's fresh every day. Every day is
You make your own every day.
Yes.
Okay, great.
It's not something for one day before.
Okay.
It's everything fresh.
Wonderful. We got it all buttered up, ready to go.
Everything look good?
Everything looks wonderful. Knives, like a steak knife,
I have that.
and you'll be able to do that.
Let's show them your food.
Oh,
Okay, now tell them what this is again.
marinated beef, turnip greens, macaroni cheese, mashed sweet potato, which already has the butter, cinnamon, and brown sugar added. I can't wait for that.
I can bring extra cinnamon or extra brown sugar. You mean?
No, I'm not a sweet person. I like just.
There's the coleslaw.
Mm.
A big bowl of coleslaw.
Oh my goodness, that tastes like Thanksgiving.
So what I got was the appetizer. This is the appetizer of, it's like buffalo wings, but I got it without the sauce. I got it just plain. It's got celery and ranch.
Mm.
And then this was actually a side dish extra for like $2.25 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean $2.25. Everybody else is $4.99.
And then the appetizer, what size did you get me? What size did you get me?
8
piece. So the 8-piece is $11.25.
Yeah, it was on. I think it was on sale for $1 off today. So now that mashed sweet potatoes. Honestly, that's my first taste of October. My first taste of Thanksgiving that's coming. Oh. Mm. Now the macaroni cheese. This is not store-bought cheese. This is not a store-bought flavor out of a powder. Mmm. The macaroni is chewy. It's not stuffy at all and mushy. Let's go back to this for this. Are you filling?
Mm-hmm.
So the sweet potato, mashed sweet potato, has the sugar, the cinnamon, the butter already in it, and it's my first taste of October. It's a first taste. That really makes me look forward to fall. And then turnip greens, nice big scoop. Look at how bright and green and not overcooked. Mmm. I got a little thing of vinegar, came with it. Oh yeah, that'll go right on top. They didn't have hot vinegar, but hey, it's a smaller mom and pop restaurant. Don't have to have it. There we go. And then we also got a biscuit. A rubber biscuit. Made here fresh every day. Nice and buttery.
Taste your meat.
Although it's golden sweet whipped spread, at least it's not real bad stuff. Oh, steak knife. Steak. This is flank steak, which we like. And it's not tender like a steak. Good flavor.
How's everything?
Good flavor. Everything seems to be very good. And coleslaw. Let me try the coleslaw. Fresh and crispy. Homemade. Really good. Thumbs up.
Everything homemade.
She said everything homemade. Joy will be able to try some of this flank steak. But good.
You're gonna get me
Good,
trying mine?
excellent chopped greens. See how bright they are? I mean, not dull. Uh-oh. My turn to hold the camera?
Mm-hmm. So.
Okay, so she's got a bite of coleslaw coming up. I know. 2 cameras. Sounds really good, Donny. You betcha. And thank you for your service, buddy. How's
It's
that
good.
coleslaw?
Creamy coleslaw. Thumbs up.
All right. Now she's going to try the wings.
Put it more in front.
More in front?
No, in front.
Oh, more in front.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is the ranch. Did she say it was homemade ranch or?
I didn't ask about the ranch, but since it's in a cup like that, it's probably homemade.
Kind of tastes homemade. Sure.
Not a lot of guar gum.
No.
Definitely a different flavor. I can't do that with my hand. My hand don't turn. That's where, as far as my hand goes.
All right. Well.
In order to sit on my thumb, that's as far as it goes. Anyway, while she tries to break my wrist, let her have her try these sweet potatoes. Oh, wing first. Crunchy wing.
It was a plain. There's not much flavor on the. It's supposed to have like a buffalo sauce on it, So they did not flavor this at all.
It's not seasoned at all, huh?
It's not seasoned at all. So
I'm
it's
surprised.
on the plain side.
Plain Jane.
Plain Jane.
My arm's getting tired too. That's as long as I can hold my arm up for.
It is better with the ranch, but definitely plain. So,
Okay. Now,
all right.
try the mashed sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
And so my arm can only stay in the air for so long.
Wow, very cinnamony. Real cinnamon flavor in that.
That is really good. My first taste of fall.
Definitely the taste of fall. It's almost like a dessert. It almost is like a dessert rather than a side dish. That's definitely a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Very
I like
interesting.
it.
Okay.
You want a bite of the biscuit or skip it?
Oh, I guess I could bite the biscuit.
Yep, they
Bite
make
the
them.
biscuit.
Bite of the biscuit. Bite of the biscuit. We're going to have a bite of the biscuit. I'm talking to the wrong camera. I'm sorry about that. I've been talking to the wrong camera for the last 10 minutes.
All right.
Really good.
So,
Do you need any dipping sauce?
This is not
barbecue?
recording.
stop it.
It's not recording.
Oh, you didn't record any of that?
I don't know.
Do you need any?
You recorded nothing.
Do you need any barbecue sauce? Or
No, she
I
doesn't
can't have
do
barbecue
tomatoes.
sauce. You have a different kind of sauce?
I can give you barbecue sauce, hot like mouth sauce, buffalo mouth sauce.
I can't have tomatoes.
Allergic to tomatoes.
I got you.
Yeah, so you don't have anything
Just
other
the
than
ranch.
that.
Only
Honey
ranch,
mustard?
honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
I can give you honey mustard.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's good. Okay. Yeah, because it's playing.
Unbelievable.
He didn't hit record.
Unbelievable. I didn't hit record. You handed it to me and said, push it out there. I didn't. It wasn't my turn to record.
Thank you. I probably need more than one.
Unbelievable.
I'm not doing it again.
Why is my hand in?
Because your hand is from a... He doesn't know how to work the camera.
Okay, real quick. I think I just hit record and turned it off.
All right, I have
instead
to
of
do
turning
this
it on.
again for that camera.
So she's just got to taste the ranch again.
The ranch.
Homemade ranch. Real
It does
fast.
taste...
Very
It
homemade.
kind of does taste homemade. And then the chicken is... There's no seasoning on it. It's supposed to be just buffalo and sauce on it. So she gave me like a honey mustard sauce because the chicken is very plain. Very plain. Nothing,
Oh yeah.
nothing to
let's
write
see how
home
good that
about.
honey mustard is. I can't believe I didn't notice that counter wasn't counting and the thing wasn't recording. I just got to get used to not.
The honey
trusting
mustard
anything.
is good.
I gotta
and the
get used
ranch
to
is
not
good.
trusting everything. It's like, of course
And,
it's recording. No,
coleslaw.
check. Here comes the coleslaw. Mmm,
Coleslaw's creamy and good.
good and good. Okay. All right. Do you want to take that bite of the? No,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You want to take a bite of the meat?
So I have to do this over again
yeah,
for
the
that
mash.
camera.
This is
All
the
right.
mashed sweet potato,
Mm-hmm.
which everybody on the other phone gets to see us sample twice.
See me do it twice.
Duh. Yeah. Hey,
All right,
come on.
so this
Did you
is,
push record?
This is very cinnamony, very fall flavored. Tastes almost like a dessert instead of just a side dish.
Very good.
It has almost like a pie. Almost like a pie sweetness to it, you know?
Almost.
I wonder if it's similar to like a sweet potato pie or something
I
like
wouldn't
that.
be surprised if it would be
You know,
close to that.
very cinnamony
Mhm.
and good. That's
Okay.
something good. I would try that if I were you. I wonder if that's seasonal, if it's all year. All right. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
All right. Cher said, Cher said she's getting hungry.
I've been hungry for hours.
Cher said maybe Bigfoot eats here. Smoky Mountain Man said maybe Cher or Goliath have eaten there before. Oh. Smoky Mountain says sounds really good. Tara said Donnie's meat looks delicious.
It's flank steak. It's not. It's chewy. But they cook it fresh because they asked me how I wanted it cooked, and I said medium well.
Gio said his name was from his veteran days. Let's see. His old Army call sign. Mad Cat. Mad Cat was his Army call sign, and then he put Geo in the front. But Gio's your name. I thought Gio was your name. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, not
Hi,
too many
Jimmy.
people are named Gio.
Yeah. I think Gio's his name. Hi, Annette.
Except there was a car, a Toyota, called the Geo Metro. Did you have a car like that? Because it was named after you? Hey, Gio, what kind
Hopefully you can hear us just fine without the music. Because there's...
It's on.
Yeah. It's...
And
Play that music.
they are Christian owners here, so I'm surprised they have this kind of music playing.
Hi, Robin. Tara said she only hears people in the background. That's good because I don't like to get a copyright hit for music in the background when you don't have a choice in the matter. Hey, Byron, how are you? We are on vacation in North Carolina. You have to talk.
Oh, I have to talk. I can't eat. I have to stop. Something interesting happened this week.
Save a little of that for me.
Oh, you can
That's
have
why
the
I
rest.
said you had three things, and I should save a little bit of one of them for me.
Great, and I can have. I'm gonna save you a piece of meat too. Interesting thing happened this week. The campground was doing some running drain pipes. So they bought this huge pile of stones that was too big. The stones were just too big. They didn't realize what they were ordering. So they had to order a smaller pile of stones, and that came in. And then when they used all the stones they wanted, they basically let people know, if you need some stones around your campsite, you can come and get these stones. So about 3 or 4 of the campers went over there with their trucks and trailers to that pile of stones, filled up the back of their truck, and put stones around their trailers. But see, I pointed it out to one of the guys that took all those stones, and I said, did you notice that between the pile of stones and the campsites were all these potholes full of water and muddy on the road? Everybody bounced through the potholes and got everything, and went through the potholes with their stones that they got for free and went to their campsite. And not one of them, not one person stopped and said, you know what, these stones are free, they're nice enough to give them to me, let me fill in these potholes. And so I went to one of the people and I said, I just said it in a friendly way, did you happen to notice how everybody kind of went through there? I said, the Lord kind of showed me that sometimes we get so focused on what we're trying to do in our own lives and what's going on in our own lives, we don't realize how many potholes that we're ignoring, how many things that other people need, or the other situations going on that we just go right by. And yet God's given us the ability. God's given us the stones. He's given us the gravel to level the ground, to fill the potholes in for everyone, to do good things in your neighborhood. But we're just so fixated on our own thing, we don't even do it. And the next day, one of them went over there and filled in all the potholes. I was almost humbled. I wish I'd have just, but it was like awesome. Like,
But that was like a spiritual lesson.
A spiritual lesson that the Lord showed me that, everybody drives through the potholes. And, where do potholes come from? Nobody wants them. Nobody makes them. Nobody digs potholes. Where do they come from? You ever wonder that? Where does a pothole come from? If nobody digs it and nobody wants it, where does it come from? Kind of interesting.
We didn't go get any of the stones though.
Yeah, and I
We just observed the lesson.
I just watched what was going on. And
Hi, Steve and Tina.
I probably should go get some stones.
Yeah, we could probably use a few at the front.
Yeah. And now that somebody else has filled in the potholes, I might as well.
Hi, Darcy.
Hey, Darcy.
We're hoping to see Darcy again because she
We did
doesn't
remember
live.
her painting.
She doesn't live very far from here.
Very generous portion here. I would say there's even one more piece of meat on this plate than really needs to be. Very generous. Very good.
So we're not too far from Mount Airy. I wonder if anybody watching is from this area.
What's going on?
Hi, Teresa.
Straight around up. Good, huh?
It's been a while since we've been over here in Mount Airy.
Right, we came over here for a meetup 2 years ago. Hard to believe it's been that long. We rode the
It's not quite 2 years.
Mayberry taxi with a
The
friend.
sheriff's car.
With a friend that I've lost touch with, but I'll see him again.
It's not really a taxi. It's a
Well, it's a police car taxi.
it's a police car tour.
Not a taxi at all.
It's a tour.
That's what I meant. The police car tour. And although they aren't the exact cars that were in the TV show, because the TV show was filmed in California, they're exact replica.
There's several of them. I think at the time it was like $40. Was it 40?
50.
I'm going back to the back. I'll see you later.
I think back then it was like 40.
Well, he said he paid $80.
He gave him a $100 bill,
Yeah,
but that was a tip, a $60 tip.
because it was $80 for everybody.
No, it was $40 for the car ride, and you can fit whoever fits in the car.
Oh, and we have a historic ride because during our ride of the historic Mayberry, in the Mayberry cop car,
While we were talking about Thelma Lou,
while we were talking about Thelma Lou,
She
that's
passed
when
away.
She passed away.
she passed away while we were in there on the tour talking about.
And we almost
About
saw her.
her.
We almost could see her waving goodbye. Enough of this world. On to the next.
Teresa said she's from Galax, Virginia, right above Mount Airy. Darcy is about an hour from Mount Airy. Mom of two Harris is about an hour from Mount Airy. Where we're staying in the cabin is 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40 minutes drive to Mount Airy.
The cabin that we're staying in was built in 1796.
I called it an 1800s cabin, but really,
That's close enough.
it's like it was like still in the 1700s.
Well, actually, what people don't realize is that when you have 1700 is the end of the year 1700. So when you hit 1800, that doesn't mean you're starting the 1800s. That means you have finished the 1800s. It's like when you turn 19, you're not starting your 19th year. You have completed your 19th year. So you're now 19 years old, plus 1 day, 2 days, 3 days until you're 20. So it really is an 1800s cabin if it's 1796.
I have the vlog coming out of the cabin and stuff like that because I already went in and took photos and recorded it and stuff. And when I was walking around on the grounds, I found what might be the oldest hot tub in the world.
I have not seen this hot tub yet, but it looked like it was rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub.
It was funny. Wonder if I can pull up a photo.
You know, I never thought about that poem. Remember that poem? Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. Who do you think they'll be? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Something of them all three. And I'm thinking, boy, would that be interpreted different today?
I don't know if you can see it, but there's the first hot tub in the world. Maybe that's the first hot tub in the
Hot
world.
tub time machine.
Oh my goodness. It was like I walked up on that and I'm like, oh wow. Oh, funny.
Yeah, this cabin has maybe Wi-Fi, but no amenities other than history.
There's a pond out there. It's got a big old front porch. Probably, I'm assuming they have deer come out there and things like that. It's like perfect setting for deer to come out. And it's got a couple of other older cabins as well. This is the cabin that has, you know, the old sawn wood, and then it's got the real thick chinking in between, because there were gaps back in the day. They probably, what they did with those cabins back in the day is they didn't have chinking in it. What they did was have the gaps in the wood so that in the summertime when it was hot, they would take out the
chinking,
the mud.
Yep.
It was mud, and back in the day.
Mud and grass.
Yeah, they would have mud and grass, and they would put the mud and grass in between those woods, and it's thick. And they would fill that in with mud and grass in the winter months, and then in the summer they would push it all out so that they would have air coming through. But they had to deal with bugs and everything else.
Yeah, way back.
Hi, Teresa.
3 years ago in the playlist will be the tour we did with Davy Crockett at Davy Crockett's hometown. And we actually had some historians speaking in that video. Very good video.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah, we recommend, if you want to go look at that video. That's a replica of a cabin.
Right. It's the place where Davy Crockett grew up.
Mm-hmm. In his younger years. Real young.
Very young. 7 and 8 years old, was it?
About 6, I think.
And there's a lot of history going on right there.
Back in those days, they used to farm out their kids. Back in those Davy Crockett days, they used to farm out their kids to be workers on somebody else's property and farm and whatever, you know. That's what they did.
Keep.
That's what they did back in the day in order to feed their family, because they couldn't afford, you know.
Mm-hmm. Not everybody could. So if you go to the farmer that doesn't have a bunch of kids and loan them a couple of your kids, it saves you money and it helps.
And that farmer feeds them and
they live
everything.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of an apprenticeship, I guess, for whatever that farmer does.
Right, right. Way back before labor laws.
Certainly is.
Smoky Mountain Man said that's why you get away to disconnect from modern conveniences. And also, it's when you can go somewhere and stay, and it's unique experiences and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
People do like to pay for that. They do.
Jefferson.
I mean, some people, yes, they want to go stay in a hotel and have it be all clean, modern, or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the kind of people that gravitates toward that. I mean, if it's nice and clean, that's nice, but we actually like the unique experiences as far as rustic, even this back here. See this back here of like the wood on here? I like that rustic look right there, you know? That's our kind of thing. It doesn't have to be, I'm not really the modern girl.
Greenville, Tennessee, which is right in between where we live now and Johnson City, has the president's house, Andrew Jackson. It's all about Andrew Jackson. Is it Andrew Jackson or?
Are you talking about Greenville, Tennessee?
Yeah.
No,
his home was it
the
Andrew?
former president?
One of the former presidents back in the 1800s or whatever else like that. That was his home. And the governor of Tennessee was there, and you can stay there at where the governor stayed.
You can rent out one of the places?
It was right across the street, and you could get they had tours of the main building, and then they had it was like an inn, a lodging house where the people lived hundreds of years ago, and then there was lodging houses for travelers in different places. And that it was quite interesting, and we like that kind of stuff, you know, to be in that mentality. Like the cabin we're at the main cabin is actually quite small. The original cabin is, you know, they just packed them in, so they built extra rooms onto it. Some of them, and 100 years later. Oh yeah, we're doing an addition after 100 years. This is a 100-year addition. Yeah. I hadn't eaten all day, so I'm finally getting a chance to eat here. I'm slowing down. Blood sugar's rising. Feel better.
My family wanted to go to Applebee's. He wanted to go to more of a mom and pop type of place.
Yeah. Because you know, Applebee's, as everybody knows, Applebee's
Franchise all over.
and
we like to go to somewhere that's more local, you know,
can't talk loud
and then share out.
too noisy. And not everybody in the family wants their face on, you know, on YouTube, and so we try to, you know, be respectful of that too. So we're going to meet him at Walmart. I've got to get some water, a can of dog food, and a few things on a leash. Well, no, they have an extra
Our
leash.
cabin is in the woods. So
Bacon and eggs.
when I was in the Cosby cabin with my brother and sister-in-law, I gave him one of my trail cams, and so that he could have a look and see what's around at the farm or in his yard or whatever, you know. And then so he forgot to bring it with him. He was going to bring it with him and record if there was anything here, you know. And I said, well, if there's bears out there, you're going to be disappointed that you did not bring that trail cam.
They don't have bear trash cans.
He has never seen a bear in the wild, you know. I think he saw one going through a city once, but it was far away from him, and he grabbed a little photo of it or something. But he wants to see bears every time he comes to the Smoky Mountains, and he just hasn't been able to.
Missing.
And so I said, and then I said, he asked me if I brought my trail camera, and I said, I brought my new trail camera because I bought a brand new one. And then my other one that is for my channel, I sent that with Darcy and Jason, Mama Sue Harris, and I sent it. And I said that still belongs to my channel. It's a tax deduction for my channel, but I want you to capture the wildlife for me so that I can put it on the channel, because she has probably coyotes, she has deer, and she has black bears.
Yep.
because she lives an hour from Mount Airy, out in the nature, and then right at the edge of their property is actually, I think, a state park or some wilderness preserve or something like that. And so she has black bears all the time. So I said,
Yeah.
I want to capture those on video. So that is I'm going to put one of my channel's trail cameras on your property. So
the cabin where we're at, they don't have bear protected trash cans, so I don't think there's any in this area. And I'm going to get a carrot cake. I'm going to get a carrot cake.
Carrot cake? You need from here to go.
Oh, what time?
What?
Oh, for here.
For here? Okay.
What was there on the menu? You didn't let me
Carrot
look at it.
Carrot
Only
cake.
carrot cake?
Well, no, I don't. All I saw was it was on special. The menu's over there if you want to look at desserts.
No, there's no desserts on that menu.
Oh.
That's probably why she gave you a little menu, right?
No, it was up on the board. There was no little menu.
Okay, so
Let's find out if there's more dessert.
anyway, what were we saying before? Oh,
Bears.
Gio lives in South Carolina. And, hey, Safo!
Hey,
How are you?
Nice of the Bahamas to come in.
So, Teresa is at Mellow Mushroom. And right now, Mellow Mushroom is my favorite white pizza. And I appreciate that
A little oily.
who was Darcy and Teresa were suggesting it, I believe.
Yeah.
And he like, okay, it is oily, but the best tasting one so far because I cannot have the tomatoes. So Pizza Hut had like a white pizza, but I did not like it.
They just put out probably jarred Alfredo sauce or something on
And
it.
it wasn't even fully cooked.
What other kind of dessert do you have?
I have banana pudding, apple pie, pecan pie, Boston cream pie, pecan pie, and instead 6 layers is all dark chocolate cake and cheesecake plain, but you can put a topping like strawberry, cherry, blueberry, caramel syrup, or chocolate syrup.
I think a banana pudding.
One banana pudding?
Yeah.
One banana pudding.
Yeah. Try that. Okay,
Here's
so
my cake. Ooh.
that's huge. Look at how huge that cake is.
But look, they dropped it on the ground. Look at all this dirt on the back. Oh,
I have to
man.
take a picture of that.
Yep. Let's
Give
clear
me
a
a
few.
box, and I will bring you banana pudding. Okay?
We've
Okay.
only got 12 minutes left, so we can wait if you want and do the vlog on the regular vlog.
Shall we put the coleslaw and the steak together for you for later, maybe?
Maybe. My brother might eat it.
Well,
Who knows?
the meat's very good, but I wanted to put it away before they took it away. 'Cause I want to get rid of this plate.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying.
You said something about Gio.
I said he lives in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, Teresa. Oh, about the mellow mushroom. Yeah, so the Alfredo sauce at Pizza Hut, it did not, it
Didn't do anything for me.
I ate 2 pieces and I couldn't even eat anymore. And so he'll have pizza when he gets home. There'll be leftovers. Maybe
This
but
is
then,
banana pudding.
Ooh.
Yeah,
The
here's
owner
the,
is making here.
oh, it's made here.
Yes, it's homemade.
Homemade
It's
banana
making
pudding.
Ooh.
So, hey, Fifi, Diane, how are you?
Hey, some fresh faces coming in.
So,
I guess you can dump that in over there.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Ooh.
I keep forgetting where you're gonna. I want to vlog that. Remember?
See the way she grabbed? You didn't see that, did you? Down below the camera, she grabs my arm because I'm about to dig into my cake. But no,
You can't wait. I
You
want to
gotta
take
have
a
it
photo
filmed
and a
first.
video and all that. Yeah. So, cause like we've got like 10
I have
minutes.
nothing else
10
to do.
minutes. You can talk. You don't have a
you mean I
problem
have
talking.
to wait 10 minutes?
You don't have a problem talking.
But I have to wait 10 minutes to have my
He's a
cake
foodie.
and eat it too. I'll tell you what.
No,
Let me
because
have-
I want a picture of it.
Well, get the picture of it so I can have some. I mean, don't you guys
No,
want
'cause
me to taste it
What if
for
I
you?
what if I have something special on the vlog that's not on here? Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so we're going to wait to taste the cake.
Yeah.
I say,
Yeah.
I think we're good. So good.
I have to talk to the kid here. Because he's a kid.
Talk to the child.
Talk to the child.
What movie was that? Talk to the hand.
Hey, all right.
All right, so you have to watch the vlog to see me eat the cake. This is one of those commercial things they do. Oh, we're good. We're, yeah, if we need them. Good. Well, I got rid of my plate and the
Oh, and guess what? Over there at the cabin, we have 5 dogs with us.
yeah.
2 of them are ours. And I was saying that the campground owner is going to come and feed the husky and let the husky out because he's going to be here for 2 days and then he'll go back over there and then he'll work for
The week.
maybe 4 days
Yeah, and then come back Friday.
and come back Friday. And then checkout is Saturday. Hi, Blaine. How are you?
Depending on how that bed is, I sat on the bed and just about bounced on the floor. I got on the bed and it literally almost
it
threw
hard?
me
I
on the
didn't-
floor. No,
I didn't-
it's a spring. It's a spring bed. You know, like them old-fashioned
Oh, wow.
spring ones. I mean, it was like, whoa! It almost launched me onto
Oh,
the
my
floor.
goodness.
So it did seem like a pillow top mattress, but there was springs inside. So we'll see what happens with that. Ooh.
like you make Malibu to go, water to go for you,
Oh, she never touched
Yeah,
the
a
water.
Mountain Dew to go.
and you need empty cup for your water.
It's kind of late in the day for another Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I'll take a cup for my water. I'll take the Mountain Dew then and drink it. I won't have a problem.
So we're gonna do our dessert after the live stream. I'm sorry. Rules is rules.
I've got quite a bit of the food left to take and eat it later. And who knows, my brother might try to get into it. But
That was funny. Slow motion punch.
Darcy said, Mom and Pop places are the best. I'm excited to go
Thank you so much.
to a diner at Mount Airy. We usually go to Cracker Barrel when
God.
we're up there because that's the city for us, she said. Cracker Barrel is one of our favorite places, but we wanted to skip like Applebee's for this Mom and
Franchise.
Pop place because Applebee's is just a franchise and stuff.
And they've got picnic tables out front here for summertime, summer days. No roof over it.
No roof, yeah.
Nope. And the train track across the road give you a nice.
Now, Spaceman was saying that this area up here, the Rural Hall, North Carolina, is known for trains.
Oh, there's a lot of trains here.
It's known for trains. There's something
Well,
about
not
trains
one has
here.
gone by since I've been here. So
No.
they're not known today.
So,
Well, Missy, we'll finish this North Carolina message. We head on down the way and give ourselves some dessert after he's gonna leave here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I tell you, see, I was in the military, so I've worked with everybody from around this country, everybody from Georgia, which all sound like this, to
Darcy.
Tennessee.
back to the trail cam, Darcy said it's a wildlife preserve right next to her property,
Wildlife
and they
preserve.
released the black bears in the woods up the hill in her backyard.
They
So that's-
release them? You mean the ones that are trouble somewhere else go into her backyard?
Into the wildlife preserve. Yeah, that's right next to her yard.
Oh, great. So all the bad black bears go into her backyard. Oh. Well, she does have a son, so I guess it's appropriate. You know, well, that's...
Teresa Harden said if you go back to Mount Airy, 13 Bones has great ribs and food. Also, if you want a burger or plate of delicious food, Odell's Sandwich Shop is great. There are black bears right above Mount Airy in Virginia.
Yes, we did. We ate at Barney's, and we got our picture taken at the
Blaine said he
barbershop.
needs this fork for his meal.
That fork, yeah.
That's a
That's
fork.
when the giant people show up. Those are safe for them. Yeah, who gets this silverware? When he shows up, let me know. I'm out the back door. I forgot what I was going to say. It was funny. So
Sappho loves your shirt.
I went around the world and worked with everybody from every accent, from the East Coast to West Coast, the whole dude, and from Colorado and from Texas. Because East Texas they hold their A's, but West Texas is more like El Paso.
He had the Bucky's people smiling when he said that.
Oh yeah, because they're from Texas. I had we did that vlog from Bucky's was funny. Oh. So we had a good time on Thursday night this past week too, because I was being harassed by a fly on Thursday night on Team Jesus. Oh, and then
Teresa's laughing at that.
so I try to do all my voices, try to get everything to work.
So I have my new. I bought a new trail cam because, like I said, one is at Virginia at Darcy's house, and then the other one, the new one, I brought with me, and so I'm going to try that out because I hadn't even taken it out of the box yet. So I'll put it out and see what I get, because I did put the trail cam out, the one that I sent with Darcy. I put the trail cam out and pointed it at the mountain stream that was right in front of the cabin, and there wasn't really. There was a couple of dogs and a couple of people that walked by, but for the most part. It actually captured the trees when they were moving, and then it captured the mountain stream. So I just put those clips together and edited them all together, and I put the video out, I think, on this channel. And if it wasn't on this channel, if it wasn't on this channel, then it was on the Smoky Mountains Nature
Cosby
channel.
Cabin Stream or something like that.
It might be on the. It might be on the Nature channel.
Cosby something. Cosby camera, Cosby stream. And
so I just put, hopefully it'll have the link in there for that, for the Nature
Channel perks and federal land. Subscribe to Smoky Mountains Joy. Thank you, Nightbot. Like you.
Yeah. So
if
you haven't subscribed to the Nature channel, my Nature channel, I would appreciate if you go over there and subscribe to it, because I'm trying to put nature things on there.
Yeah, and you can't monetize it because of the new laws. So it's just a favor to us. It's not a moneymaker. It's just a way to enjoy nature. You know, maybe
Hi,
the law
Mary
will change
Ranch.
some
How are
point.
you? We hope you're doing well.
Great.
Mary Ranch had gone through a lot of things.
And a sponsor.
A lot of things, and she was dealing with a lot of nature things and you know, other things and stuff like that. And I think Nightbot drops her channel in the chat. But if somebody knows how to drop Mary's channel, Mary Ranch, it says she just became a sponsor. So if somebody can drop her,
Mary Hart.
drop
Good
her,
like a
because
medicine.
we have memberships on the channel, this channel and stuff. So and I try to put out some things every now. We don't have a lot of members yet, but
So you can say you were there at the beginning.
I try to put out some things on the members only for videos just for them. or things just for them and stuff, to do something special for them in appreciation for them joining the channel.
Somebody dropped something back there.
Let me see.
Yep. All right. Well, we don't want to hold you too long, and we appreciate you being here today. This beautiful Saturday in North Carolina. Joy's going to be here all week. We're going to see the sights and get organized tomorrow, and work is good and life is good, and Jesus loves you.
And anyway, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us, and everyone who was on the replay. Thank you. I want to thank you for being on the replay.
And maybe Joy will get her hair straightened out again. A little puffy there, huh? A little Back to the Future Doc hair today.
There, Annette. Let me see. Annette said, "Oh, there. Thank you, Annette." She typed in the word ranch, and that left Mary's channel right there.
Oh, Nightbot.
So if you want to check out Mary and thank her for becoming a sponsor, yes, yeah, and Mary's got a code that is ranch, so it left her channel. So those of you who are watching on the TV, thank you so much. Those of you that are watching in the replay, thank you, and who were here live, thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate every time you view.
Yep.
And if you go watch our other videos,
that'd be great.
Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. All of that stuff helps the YouTube algorithms and stuff like that, and we appreciate it so much. Sharing us out. If you happen to see one of our videos that you think somebody else might like, and you share it over to Facebook or some other social media where you're allowed to share links,
Joy shares in the Facebook. You can too.
And you can share videos out on your community page if you
what's your Facebook
if you
name?
Have one.
What's your Facebook name so people can look it up on Facebook?
My Facebook page is Smoky Mountains Blessed. It's a Facebook page.
All right.
And then I have a group too. But my group is like Smoky Mountains. It's a Smoky Mountains group. It's not a private group for my channel. My channel has its own page, but then it has a couple of Smoky Mountains groups. And usually those links, I have a link to at least one of those in the description of my videos. So if you want to see all the information for us, and my Instagram is Smoky Mountains Blessed as well. So so you can find us that way if you watch Instagram, or you have an Instagram page or something like that. Some people have that instead of Facebook. Some people don't like Facebook, so I keep it for social reasons and stuff. Some people have it just because it's a place for them to see their family, So anyway.
Very good range.
Thank you. All right, everyone have a blessed night.
Well, remember, we love you, but Jesus loves you more. Good night.
Thanks, Sarah. She shared the Facebook page, probably.
All right. Good night.